Somebody asked me would I consider myself um, a part of the low life, and I said um, I would be in the category before the low lives because um, we never brought, we never brought low. Like when we went to the down and under in the '80s, and we went to B. Altman's, BFO's, Sac Fifth Avenue, the Polo Mansion. I mean, and we traveled in the '80s. We never brought anything. Um, if we did buy anything, it had to be in a trap house, and the trap house would be like BFOs, cause it's caged up. So you gotta buy an item to make it look like you doing something in order to get out that cage. Or if you steal and you caught in that cage, you go into jail. So our cleverness of our experience had to be to purchase one item or whatever, and we had the money. We was young. It was like 12, 13, 14. We was very young in the '80s still. This is we didn't even low life didn't even exist as the name that they call it. Even G George and them dudes, a lot of them guys was young. They didn't. I mean, we all was the same around the same age, but they wasn't boosting at the time. Um, George came to 35, even when came to 35, and he started boosting and with us and back then. So it was like I mean, I think the low lives came sometime in the '90s. We was like we was like I don't know what they called us, but we tore Manhattan up. We tore Midtown up. Um, my last incredible episode was when um, we raided Gimbals on 34th Street, and Red Bear, he was a detective in Gimbals. Anybody that know about boosting back then, Red Bear was the guy, big, I don't know, white, black brother, whatever, who used to chase us down, like me, Midget Bob, and bunch of us, Little Frog, Tiptoe, all of us, like everybody from East New York to, I mean, anybody that was down with us knew back then in the '80s. You know what I mean? That we had to literally like sometimes we had to pull out our oxes like just to back security as we ran out the door because security will try to block us in and the detectives is chasing us throughout. So what happened? They had to close out because Gimbals was closing down, and we just raided everything. Like we went bananas. We were throwing racks over. We tore Gimbals up. It was just a closeout sale. Everything was closed out. So we raided them.